signs and symptoms of a bad ignition coil versus a bad or dirty fuel injector, and why your car still misfires after changing spark plugs. So you just changed your car's spark plugs, cleared the code, started the car, and the engine is still shaking. Possibly the check engine light came back with the following error code here on the screen. Or maybe the car still jerks when you accelerate, loses power, idles roughly, or feels like one cylinder is not doing its job. Before you buy another random part, stop. Because once the spark plugs are already new and the misfire is still there, the problem is usually coming from one of four places: a bad ignition coil, a dirty or failing fuel injector, a wiring issue, or low compression inside the engine. But in this video, we are going to focus on two of the most common causes: a bad ignition coil versus a dirty fuel injector. And I'll show you the exact order to test it so you can tell which one is causing the misfire before wasting money. So basically, the ignition coil creates the high voltage spark that fires the spark plug. So if the coil is weak, cracked, oil-soaked, or failing internally, that cylinder may not burn the fuel properly. The fuel injector, on the other hand, sprays fuel into the cylinder, and when the injector is clogged, leaking, stuck, or not receiving a signal, that cylinder may have spark but not enough fuel to burn correctly. So a bad coil is usually a spark problem. A dirty injector is usually a fuel delivery problem. And the engine misfires because one cylinder is not getting the right combination of spark, fuel, and compression. Now, the first clue to tell them apart is how the misfire feels. A bad ignition coil often causes a sharper misfire. The car may jerk when you accelerate, shake badly at idle, lose power when you press the gas, and the check engine light may flash when the misfire gets serious. A dirty fuel injector can feel a little different. The engine may idle unevenly, hesitate when taking off, stumble more when cold, or feel weak at low speed. Sometimes the misfire improves slightly as the engine warms up if the injector is only partially clogged. But symptoms alone are not enough. You need to test it. And this is where many people waste money. They see a code like P0302, buy 4 new coils, install them, and the misfire is still there. Or they pour injector cleaner into the tank when the real problem is a dead coil. So do not guess. Start with the code. Plug in your OBD2 scanner and read the stored codes. If you see code P0300, that means random or multiple cylinders are misfiring. And if you see code P0301, that means cylinder 1 is misfiring. P0302, 3, or 4 means cylinders 2, 3, and 4 are misfiring. The digits continue like that, depending on your engine. So if the scanner shows the code P0302, do not replace every coil or every injector. Start with cylinder 2. Also, check freeze frame data if your scanner shows it. Look at when the misfire happened. Was it at idle, cold start, under acceleration, highway speed? That information can point you in the right direction, and I will get to the how in a bit. But let's first start with the easiest test you can do right now, which is the ignition coil swap test. Let's say your car has P0302, meaning cylinder 2 is misfiring. First, turn the engine off and let it cool down. Open the hood and locate the ignition coils. On many modern cars, the coils sit directly on top of the spark plugs. They usually have one electrical connector and one small bolt holding each coil down. Now, find cylinder 2. Cylinder numbering is different depending on the engine, so look up the cylinder layout for your exact vehicle. Once you find cylinder 2, press the tab on the coil connector and unplug it. Do not pull from the wires. Pull from the connector body. Then remove the small bolt holding the coil down. Gently twist the coil left and right, then pull it straight up. Now choose another cylinder, like cylinder 4. Remove that coil the same way. Take the coil from cylinder 2 and install it on cylinder 4. Then, take the coil from cylinder 4 and install it on cylinder 2. Push each coil down firmly until it seats on the spark plug. Reinstall the bolts by hand first so you do not cross-thread them. Then, snug them down. These bolts are small, so do not over-tighten them. Reconnect the electrical connectors until they click. Now, start the engine and let the misfire return. If it only happens while driving, take a short test drive under the same condition where the problem normally happens. Then, scan the car again. If the code changes from P0302 to P0304, the misfire followed the coil. That means the ignition coil is very likely bad. But if the code stays on P0302, the coil is probably not the main problem. Now you need to look at the injector, wiring, compression, or something else affecting that same cylinder. Before replacing the coil, inspect it closely. Look at the rubber boot. If you see cracks, white burn marks, carbon tracking, corrosion, oil contamination, or a damaged spring contact, that coil may be leaking spark. Carbon tracking usually looks like a thin black line on the coil boot or on the spark plug ceramic. That line can allow spark to escape instead of firing inside the cylinder. Also, look down inside the spark plug tube. If there is engine oil inside the tube, the coil may be misfiring because oil is soaking the boot. In that case, replacing only the coil may not fix it for long. You may need to fix the valve cover gasket or spark plug tube seals first, clean the area, and replace the damaged boot or coil. Now, if the coil swap test proves the coil is bad, here is how to fix it with your own hands. Buy the correct ignition coil for your exact vehicle. Match the year, make, model, engine size, and coil design. When the new coil arrives, compare it with the old one. The connector, boot length, mounting hole, and shape should match. With the engine cool, unplug the bad coil again. Remove the coil bolt. Twist the coil gently and pull it straight out. Before installing the new coil, look inside the spark plug well. If you see dirt, blow it out carefully or clean around the opening so debris does not fall down near the spark plug. If the manufacturer allows it, apply a very small amount of dielectric grease inside the coil boot. Do not fill the boot with grease. Just a light film is enough to help seal moisture and make future removal easier. Now, line up the new coil over the spark plug. Push it straight down until you feel it seat properly. Reinstall the bolt by hand first, then snug it down gently. Reconnect the electrical connector until it clicks. Start the engine. If the coil was the problem, the idle should become smoother. Then clear the code with your scanner and test drive the car. After the test drive, scan again. Make sure the code does not return, and check for pending codes too. Now, what if the misfire did not follow the coil? That is when we move to the fuel injector. A dirty or clogged injector can make one cylinder run lean because not enough fuel is entering that cylinder. A leaking injector can also cause rough starts, fuel smell, black smoke, or a wet spark plug. One simple clue is the spark plug itself. Remove the spark plug from the misfiring cylinder and compare it with another cylinder. If the plug from the misfiring cylinder looks very dry and pale compared to the others, that cylinder may not be getting enough fuel. If it smells strongly of fuel or looks wet, the injector may be leaking, or the cylinder may not be burning the fuel because of spark or compression issues. Use the plug as a clue, not a final answer. Now let's test the injector. The first basic test is the sound test. Start the engine and use a mechanic's stethoscope. If you do not have one, you can use a long screwdriver carefully. Place the metal tip of the screwdriver on the injector body and put your ear near the handle. Keep your hands, hair, sleeves, and tools away from belts, fans, and hot parts. A working injector should make a steady clicking sound while the engine is running. Now compare the suspected injector with the other injectors. If the other injectors click evenly, but the suspected one is silent, weak, or irregular, that injector may be stuck, failed, or not receiving power or signal. If the injector is not clicking, turn the engine off and inspect the connector. Unplug the injector connector and look for broken wires, corrosion, loose pins, oil contamination, or a connector that is not fully seated. Sometimes the injector is fine, but the wiring is bad. If you have a noid light, you can test the injector signal. Unplug the injector connector. Plug the noid light into the harness connector. Then crank or start the engine. If the noid light flashes, the computer is sending a pulse to the injector. If the noid light does not flash, the problem may be wiring, a fuse, a power supply issue, or the computer driver. If the injector has signal but still does not click, the injector may be stuck or failed. Now, if the injector clicks normally but the misfire stays on that cylinder, it may still be dirty or partially clogged. A fuel injector cleaner in the tank may help if the problem is mild, but do not expect it to fix a completely clogged or dead injector. For a mild rough idle or slight hesitation, add a quality fuel injector cleaner to the fuel tank according to the instructions on the bottle. Make sure the fuel level matches what the product recommends. Then drive the vehicle normally and see if the idle or hesitation improves. But if you have a consistent cylinder-specific misfire, like P0302, do not rely only on cleaner. A cleaner may not repair a badly clogged, leaking, or electrically failed injector. If you want a stronger test, you can do an injector swap test, but this is more advanced than the coil swap test. If you are not comfortable working around fuel, stop here and have the injector tested professionally. Fuel is flammable, and fuel pressure can remain in the rail after the engine is off, so take this seriously. Here is the basic idea. If cylinder 2 is misfiring, move the injector from cylinder 2 to cylinder 4, then move cylinder 4's injector to cylinder 2. Before removing injectors, relieve fuel pressure using the service procedure for your vehicle. On many cars, this may involve removing the fuel pump fuse or relay, starting the engine, and letting it stall. Then turn the key off and disconnect the negative battery terminal. Place a rag around the fuel rail area to catch any fuel that may spill. Keep sparks, cigarettes, and open flames far away. Remove anything blocking access to the fuel rail. Unplug the injector connectors. Remove the fuel rail bolts. Then gently lift the rail with the injectors attached. Do not bend the rail or force the injectors sideways. Once the injector is out, inspect the O-rings. If you remove an injector, replace the O-rings. Old O-rings can leak fuel or cause vacuum leaks after reinstalling. Swap the suspected injector with another cylinder. Lightly lubricate the new O-rings with clean engine oil so they slide in without tearing. Push the injectors back into place evenly. Reinstall the fuel rail bolts. Reconnect the injector connectors. Reconnect the battery. Before starting the engine fully, turn the key to the on position for a few seconds, then off, then on again. This helps prime the fuel system. Now inspect carefully for fuel leaks around the injectors and rail. If you see or smell fuel leaking, stop immediately and fix the leak before starting the engine. If there are no leaks, start the engine and scan again after the misfire returns. If the code moves from P0302 to P0304, the misfire followed the injector. That means the injector is likely dirty, clogged, leaking, or failing. If the code stays on P0302, the injector is probably not the cause. If the injector failed the swap test, you have two real options: professional cleaning or replacement. For replacement, relieve the fuel pressure, disconnect the battery, remove the fuel rail, remove the bad injector, replace the O-rings, lightly lubricate the new O-rings, install the new injector, reinstall the rail, reconnect everything, prime the system, and check carefully for leaks before driving. If the injector wiring is the issue, fix the wiring or connector. A brand new injector will not work if the signal never reaches it. Now let's talk about one clue that helps separate coil problems from injector problems while driving. A weak ignition coil often gets worse under load, so the car may idle almost okay, but when you accelerate, climb a hill, or press the gas harder, the misfire becomes stronger. That happens because the cylinder needs a stronger spark under pressure. A dirty injector can also act up under load, but it often feels more like fuel starvation. The engine may stumble, feel flat, hesitate, or struggle before picking up. If the misfire gets worse when the engine is hot, a failing coil is very possible, because coils can break down internally with heat. If the misfire is worse after sitting overnight, rough for a few seconds, then improves, you may be dealing with a leaking injector, carbon buildup, or fuel pressure bleed down. Also, do not keep driving hard with a flashing check engine light. A flashing check engine light usually means the misfire is severe enough to damage the catalytic converter. Unburned fuel can enter the exhaust, overheat the catalytic converter, and turn a simple misfire repair into a very expensive problem. Now, here is the order I would follow if this were my car. Step 1. Scan the car and write down the codes. Do not erase them yet. Step 2. Identify the misfiring cylinder. Step 3. Inspect the spark plug and coil on that cylinder. Since you already changed the spark plugs, make sure the plug is the correct type, properly installed, and not loose or cracked. Step 4. Swap the ignition coil with another cylinder. If the misfire follows the coil, replace the coil. Step 5. If the misfire stays on the same cylinder, listen to the injector and inspect the injector connector. Step 6. If needed, test injector pulse with a noid light. Step 7. If the injector has signal but the cylinder still misfires, consider injector cleaning, replacement, or an injector swap test. Step 8. If the coil and injector both test good, check compression. This is the part many people skip. A cylinder can have good spark and good fuel, but still misfire if it has low compression from a burned valve, worn piston rings, a head gasket issue, or a timing problem. For a basic compression test, disable the fuel system, disable ignition if required, remove the spark plugs, thread the compression gauge into the cylinder, hold the throttle open, and crank the engine several times. Then compare that reading with the other cylinders. If one cylinder is much lower than the rest, the misfire may not be electrical or fuel-related at all. If the misfire follows the coil, it is most likely a coil problem. If this video helped you, please give it a like, share it with someone who is about to waste money replacing random parts, and subscribe to our channel for simple diagnostic videos that help you fix the real problem before buying expensive parts.